I'm just starting out by priming my eyes using MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And then I'm going to be starting out with Makeup Geek Creme Brulee, and I'm just using this as my transition shade, and I'm just going to be putting it back and forth through the crease. Then I'm going to be taking MAC's Saddle Eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be putting this right over top of it, mostly just keeping it on the outer corner, and then just going to blend it up a little bit into the crease. Then I'm taking Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek. I'm just starting from lightest to darkest and just building up the color, and I'm just going right over top of that, just going in the outer corner and then blending it into the crease again. Then I'm taking Copper Pigment from MAC, and I'm spraying my brush with Fix Plus, and I'm just going to be putting this on the inner corner of my lid and in the center. I'm not really putting it too close to the outer corner because I'm going to be blending it out with some of the other colors. And once that's dry, I'm going back with my Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm just blending it out. You want to wait for it to dry so there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going in with this ColourPop eyeshadow, and I'm putting it right over top. I wanted more of a glittery effect and like a sheen to it, so I'm going over top of this. But then I realized I wanted it a little bit more glitter, so I'm going in with MAC's Pressed Pigment in Light Touch. And I am using my finger for this because with products like this, I think I get the best application with my finger. But just to get the inner corner, I did go in with a really precise brush. And then I just blended it. Sorry, I did not talk today. I just went back and blended it out. Whew. Okay, now I'm taking Red Earth eyeshadow from Anastasia Beverly Hills and darkening it up in the outer corner. But I wanted a little bit more shimmery. I don't usually do that, but for this look I did. So I took a Morphe eyeshadow. I don't remember the number, but I'll put it down below. And now I'm just doing my gel eyeliner. I'm using Maybelline's Gel Eyeliner, and I'm drawing just a little wing. Then I'm just going to put on some mascara and curl my eyelashes and add some false lashes. I like doing my mascara before curling my eyelashes. I talked about that before. I explained why in my last video, I think. Okay, so clearly I was having a hard time putting on this lash, so I'll just skip to the next clip. And I'm just putting on my lashes. And I am going to be using Bite Beauty's lip mask. It's just like a lip moisturizer. I'm just going to be putting that on my lips and just prepping them for when I go in with my lip color. And then I'm going in with primer. I'm using the Urban Decay Brightening and Tightening Primer, and I'm just going to put it all over my face. And then I'm going to be going in with the Nars All Day Luminous Foundation. And the best way with this foundation I find is to apply it with a damp beauty blender. I do have dry skin, so it doesn't really cling to my dry patches. I know a lot of people with dry skin don't like this, but for me, the best way I like applying it is with a beauty blender. And then I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm using the new Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm just going to be putting that underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to be going with a Smashbox Step by Step Contour 6, and I'm using the highlight one just to highlight the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead. Oh, sorry, talking to my boyfriend. And then yeah, okay, just on my forehead and on my chin a little bit. Sorry, I keep talking. So rude. And then just a little bit by my lips, and just mainly where I start to get red. And then I'm just going to be contouring with the contour stick. And then I'm just going to blend out my contour. I like blending out my contour first in case it is a little bit too harsh and too dark. Then I can go in with my concealer that's on my face just to help lighten it up a bit, I guess, so it's not so intense. And I'm just blending out my concealer now, my highlight. I'm using a Sigma brush. I really like this brush for concealer. Okay, excuse my crazy looking faces. And I did go in with a little bit more of that contour stick just because I wanted it a little bit more darker because my face is looking a little bit pale. And to set everything, I'm using the Kat Von D Shade Light Palette, and I'm using the yellow shade in it just to set my concealer. Okay, honestly, I always feel so stupid, like I'm like I don't know how to talk, but whatever, I'll get the hang of it. So yeah, I'm just setting my concealer. I'm using a brush from Sephora right now to set everything. By the way, when I said I don't know how to talk, I meant this voiceover. I'm starting to get the hang of it though. And I'm just adding blush. I believe I'm using Margin from MAC, and I'm just putting it on the apples of my cheeks and blending it back. And to highlight, I'm using Stila highlighter in the shade Kitten. I'm using the pinker side, and I'm using this dual fiber brush. This one's actually from MAC, but you can get like the exact same one from Sigma for like half the price. Sorry I keep talking. I feel like I was very distracted when I was doing my makeup that day, and I'm just filling in my brows now. I'm using MAC's eyeshadow in Cork just to fill them out, but I'm gonna speed through this process because I feel like it's not that fun to watch. Then I'm taking Shroom from MAC, and I'm using this to highlight my brow bone. Then I'm taking Red Earth again, and I'm just putting this on my lower lash line with the definer brush, and I'm just putting it really close to my lower lash line. And then I'm going over top of it and doing the exact same thing with Cocoa Bear. And then I'm going to be going in with Makeup Geek's Creme Brule eyeshadow on a pencil brush just to blend it out. Then I'm going to be going in with Costa Riche eyeliner from MAC. This is such a gorgeous eyeshadow, especially with this look. And I'm just putting that in my waterline. Then I'm going to be going in with this ColourPop eyeshadow again. And I'm just going to be taking that definer brush and just putting it over top of the eyeshadows. I don't normally do this, but for this look I thought it would be really pretty. And then I'm going to be adding mascara to my lower lash line. Then I wanted a pink lip for this. I thought that it would look way better than nude or any other color, so I'm using Bouquet from Bite Beauty, and then I'm topping it off with Revlon's Bellini lip gloss.